Oh, this is gonna be poor now, isn't it? Alright. Make sure everything's right. Good, good. Good. Now let's actually get a proper beginning to this. How long has it been since war has been brought to this world? It was a mere 3 years ago. That the entire continent was almost swept away by the war. A threat that could have awakened a dark god, as they said. But here we are again, 3 years later. And conflict is stirring again. An army of beasts, birds, and a very pissed off lion. Against this many soldiers. And once again, All hell is about to break loose. Could this perhaps be a flashback to what happened? A memory sequence. Oh yeah, also dragons. Yeah, this sounds like Tellius, alright. Welcome back to it. Hope you didn't miss any of this. Ouch. I sure hope no one was under that castle when it fell. Some familiar faces, and some unfamiliar ones. Those are familiar. Bird. I'm gonna be real, I probably shouldn't have shown that because I have the extended version of that opening, which has a lot of spoilers. But oh well. I have a tactical genius to prove now, and I'm going to. With this. Part 1. Silver-haired maiden. Prologue. Under gray skies.
Find anything?
Not yet, sir. No.
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Sir.
Oh, shit's already gone sideways, hasn't it?
We're wasting our time. There's no one here.
I know I heard something.
Hush, Huey. Please, don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
Goddamn bird!
Who's there?
Ruined everything!
Is it the Dawn Brigade? No, it was just a bird.
Surprise, bitch!
Ha ha ha! Thought we didn't see you?
Look, silver hair.
If it's the fortune teller, we'll be heroes. Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Oh, the general's going to love this.
Sir.
Listen up, class. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
Surprise, bitch, again! All he's doing is kicking them in the face. Like, he's not doing anything useful. They're just falling over. What do we do? Like, what do you do about that? Are these guys just that incompetent right now? do love when those scenes show up. Those fully animated ones. They're awesome. Nevasa, the day in capital, a few days later. Something must have happened to him. Don't worry, he'll be here. Hey, I have an idea. Micaiah, why don't you use your farsight to see when Leonardo will arrive? Edward, you know that's not how it works. I first see some things, but I don't get to choose what I see. I was just teasing. Still, Leonardo's never late. Something must have... Help! Someone please help us! Bandits! Bandits are attacking the town! Run away, who knows what the brutes will do if you catch you. Where's the Imperial Occupation Army this time? How can they keep the peace when they're nowhere to be found? Who, the Benyon soldiers? They don't care a lick about us. We lost the war and they won. There were nothing to them. They're only interested in chasing down the Dawn Brigade. They let the real scoundrels run wild and brutalize us. They're worse than useless. We'll be glad to help you. Just find some place to hide and leave those bandits to us. And don't worry about us. We happen to be members of that same... Dude, can you not give yourself away one time? One time! Really? You guys are the Dawn Brigade? Wow, my friends and I talk about you all the time! You? But you're just children. Oh, how Dan has fallen. Children forced to fight and steal for the good of the poor. But we can't fight the rogue, so we'll take you up on your offer. Please be careful. The slice clean through you if they can. Listen up, you louts. This town is nothing but idiot kids and drooling gravy. Steal everything you can. Unit, it's dangerous here. Go find someplace safe for now. There goes the bird. Again. Hang on. Tweaking settings, because I always do that. So what are we looking at here? You know, aside from bandit, 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 bandit. I will note that if you're playing this particular game, you probably know well enough how the series works. I did not choose easy mode so the pop-ups aren't going to show up on their own. But all of the tutorials you need would be found in this guide here, showing up as you progress on easy mode. Otherwise, they're just all here. But let's fight! Okay, first of all, ow. You're a dick. Pretty girl like you'll fetch a pretty penny for me. Now be a good girl and come to Papa. I could translate that, but at the same time, that would just be a lot to try to do right now. What'd you say? That better not have been an insult. Huh? How to play. Kill them, don't let them kill you. No matter the manner of man, the goddess judges with an even hand. But more importantly, let's look at who we're actually dealing with here. So if you push, well, I'm doing this on a GameCube controller. If you push Y, I don't know what it is on a Wiimote. But this screen has a lot of information on it, including what items you have, your particular class, all of your stats. Pushing Y on this screen also lets you highlight them. Basically, the Y button's your best friend. But what does Micaiah here have? Well, aside from a great tendency to get magic, luck, and resistance, turning her into basically a magic nuke waiting to happen that takes no damage from magic. There's a couple other things here. Starting with Sacrifice. Uses unit's own HP to restore allied units' HP and return status to normal. She's the only one that's ever going to have this. That lock means you can't get rid of it. And it's tied to her. Basically, she has a secondary purpose of being able to heal minor wounds as long as she has the health. The other lad here, Mr. Edward. So being a Myrmidon, he's a typical sword user. Now, despite the class, he actually gains a lot of strength typically. Along with typical amounts of skill and speed. He does not defend well, however. Which will probably become very apparent soon. But he does also start with the skill, Wrath. Can raise the critical hit percentage by 50 when the unit has less than 30% of its HP left. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's score another kill here, why not? You need to work on your aim, dude. This first chapter's not going to have a lot of major things that you need to keep note of. It's pretty bare bones. Just get rid of all these bandits and you win. The only thing that might be of note is just don't let them have don't let them have their way too much. Oh, this is actually noteworthy. This bandit right here. That red pink text there just means an item's being dropped. As such, this bandit here will give this herb. Yeah, actually. I didn't really see a lane to get in their face, necessarily, but... well, I'll just let him whiff and then practically die on me. No big deal. Micaiah! Leonardo, how'd you find us? The little bird told me. Yours, in fact. Almost as if on cue, that damn bird just chirps. Thanks, Yune. What were you two thinking, taking on these bandits alone? That's beyond reckless. I'm sorry, Leonardo, we just couldn't leave the helpless villagers to these monsters. Please help us fight them. Oh, we got a new buddy. He also comes preloaded with a Draco shield to give someone 2 defense right away. Why does an archer have this? You know, a class that tends to not want to be counterattacked. Regardless, I don't know what to feel about this guy. He gains an oddly high amount of luck and resistance, but it's very possible for him to just have the worst luck in the world and just not gain any strength or speed. Oh, it's happened way too often sometimes. Either way. A good use of time here is, of course, that Draco shield to Micaiah. Because, good lord, she starts with 2 defense and 15 health. It's not a good combination for survival. How do I want to go about this? want to do this. Whoop! The attacks that just knock them on their back. I don't know why I find them so funny. Regardless. Boink. Boink. This is... There's nothing really noteworthy about this prologue. It's just a matter of win, get rid of them. Much like most prologues are. You didn't even gain magic. That's the weird thing. Just go ahead and get rid of this guy. I don't like his face. Well, he's done. Alright. You know what? Here, just take them. Kill them, move on with your life. If I need to use sacrifice after this, I will, but... I should be more than fine. I'm probably gonna get bonked by this guy, too. Yep. Alright. That's dealt with. Time for a little bit of cleanup! Easy. Goodbye, I win. Thanks for playing. Ah, another level. What do we got? It's useful. It's useful, I'll take it. Actually, hang on. Okay. You can always review these guides at any time during the course of the game. So there's going to be a number of... So there's a number of useful tips and tricks in them. But this might be a good time. This might be a good a time as any to review this guy, Pugo, your first boss of the game. He's a fighter. As such, he uses axes. Go figure. But for a first boss, he's actually kind of dangerous. He wasn't using bronze weapons like the other ones. He's got 11 strength. Like he is not playing around, and this is the prologue. On easy mode, he would have less strength than a bronze axe, so that's at least noteworthy. And he also wouldn't move from, I think it's this spot right here. But this isn't that. So here he comes. Who do you brats think you are, the Dawn Brigade? Ow! It's going to be pretty simple, so there's no reason to rush and make a big fuss over it. What is worth noting is that Micaiah has unique dialogue with every boss. You get brought but thieves a bad name. Ha! You like charity? Come closer, I'll show you some charity. These people work hard to feed their families mere scraps. Then you come along and steal what little they've earned. Shut up, kid. I work hard, too. You want honest? Once I've sold you all, I've earned an honest penny. She's in no danger. There's a roadblock here. Man, I'm just getting hit by everything, aren't I? Well, this is typical. Let's go ahead and end this. And that's the prologue. Finished. On the note of a level up. God. It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Well, I might be dropping him fast. Ah, what just happened? And he's gone. Fantastic, we won. Just like you said, Micaiah, they were no match for us. Yune, come here. Bird. You did it! I'm not sure if it's the lady that said that or the kid. Thank you so much. We owe you our lives. You there, what are you doing? Stop immediately! Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. Benyan's soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? We must be caught, Micaiah. Edward, make a break for it. Run. I'm sorry, we have to leave. I know. Thank you again for all you've done. Now go, run! Hey, lady, my name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime. Bye. Hold it! Stop right there! Who are you bellowing at, soldier? General Jared! When did you arrive? Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at and why you did nothing but yell at them. Sorry, sir. We suspect they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior. And what have you been doing about this band of fools? Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them. I see. I'm beginning to understand. How do you mean, sir? I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are. You there. Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I don't care who they are. The more kick they have in them, the more fun for us, don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need. Well, that's not sinister at all. A guy who's just, you know, willing to stab his own men. Well, that's one chapter done.
Tellius, the year 648, early summer. The northeastern nation of Dain lost a bloody war with neighboring Crimea 3 years ago. Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Dain and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Benyan Empire. Dain's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Benyan's occupation forces have gathered all Dain men of fighting age and put them to work in labor camps. Their work is brutal and void of purpose, designed to break both body and spirit. The remaining population faces poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band of young heroes has escaped the Benyon army to form a group called the Dawn Brigade. Fighting for a free Dayin, they alone have stood against Benyon's forces. They alone have shouldered the hopes of their nation. Among the company is a young girl named Micaiah, who is said to possess mystical powers. The people of Dayin have come to know her as the Silver-Haired Maiden. They have come to think of her as the savior for whom they had been waiting. Benyon's forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Micaiah's ability to sense impending danger has thus far allowed the Dawn Brigade to evade the Empire's grasp.
Now we actually have some backstory as to why shit's gone down this way. Chapter 1, Maiden of Miracles. How should we explain yesterday to Sothe and Nolan? It's like he said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Benyon soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is they know we're near. They find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore, end of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Benyon dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares to stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country. Sothe and Nolan too, welcome back. Glad you made it in one piece. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present, but you are unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame's catching up with us. Benyon patrols are everywhere. Took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Benyon activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is... that's what did it. We had to run in with bandits. And Benyon soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. Sorry, we only wanted to help. We were careless. We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? I'm afraid so. You can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or staves is a rare gift, almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately, and I don't know if I could keep you safe. I know, Sothe. I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave at once. Correct. But it would have been nice to eat just one meal in peace. This way's no good either. Benyon soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten couldn't sneak past them. Looks like this really is the least guarded path, then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly. We can't wait for Sothe. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first to secure the way. Micaiah and Leonardo cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one. We'll be careful. Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills are improved, but you're still new to fight. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks. Got it? Yeah, I got it. This wise man, who's clearly not very young, is excellent. It's actually excellent, believe it or not. So, for someone who uses axes, his strength ends up surprisingly low for that. But he is not lacking in speed, in skill, in anything else, really. He does start at level 9, so he is leveled a bit ahead of everyone. But either way, don't be afraid to use them. Anyway, let's ignore his advice. And highlight another fun mechanic. The shove. Bonk. Oh, hang on. This is also noteworthy. Let's go ahead and visit here. You there. You must be... you needn't say a word. I see the goodwill in your eyes. Take this and go, quickly. You've done so much for Dane's poor. It's time we did something in return. You got a vulnerary. Visiting places is always good. Captain Asaya, just as you said, a group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley. How generous of them. I'll wipe them out and advertise my exploits to our commanders back home. I'd love to see you try. Ow. Ouch. But yeah, starting with a steel axe means you're easily capable of just knocking a lot of health off of someone without much trouble. That guy's got a javelin. And he hit a 37. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I have to use one of these healing items before I want to. That's what that's telling me. Well, either way, let's just go ahead and deal with all this. Edward, do what you do best and, you know, murder the man with the axe. Thank you. I will say, this is the game in the series that has the most flair to it. Like, everyone twirling their weapons before they actually engage in combat. The really over-the-top critical hit animations. Like, there's a lot to it. Ow! Speaking of which... Ah, weapon level up. I like that. What I don't like is Edward being at 1 health right now. With this many people left. It's turn 2. It's worth noting, getting here in 10 turns is the goal. But, the only noteworthy thing is that the easy difficulty would have a different goal of just the boss, and there's no turn limit. It's just a minor difference. Those beasts! They do whatever they want in our country. They're even sending our clergy to their awful camps. But I'm helpless. I don't have your strength or courage. This axe, you should have it. Got a hand axe. You could pass up the vulnerary if you wanted, but do not pass up that hand axe. It's going to be useful. I'll just go ahead and use sacrifice. May as well. You know, sometimes I just wonder if these guys want to die. Well, this is probably gonna level. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, it's delicious. I never have a negative thought about Micaiah gaining speed. The dilemma with using the Dawn Brigade in these chapters is their defenses tend to be low. Like, even 9's not an exorbitantly high number is the thing. So for a while, it kind of forces you to play a little bit cautiously. Which I suppose isn't the worst thing. Though a guy swinging an iron axe at me is never a fun thing. Those crit chances were 55. They didn't happen. I don't know if they needed to, though. Let's just get rid of this guy. I'm not going to use it yet. But I am primed to just fling a hand axe when need be. Go ahead and get rid of this one. Is there a right way to play? I don't know. I think it really just depends on personal taste. Ow! He's gone, but ow! And a level up. Ooh. Oh, he's getting some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... What fast little mice you are. How long do you plan on scurrying around in back alleys? Well, let's just clock him in the face with that. Step aside! The girl we've been looking for, the lucky little escapee. Too bad for you, sweetie. Your luck ends today. Edward, do your thing. Sweet. This can't be. I'm in my prime. Not so easily. You got a steel sword. Edward gonna love that thing. Let's get the hell out of here. Everybody, this way. They're running the center of town! After them! Good work. I see the market. If we blend into the crowd, they'll lose us, and we'll be free and clear. Hey, lady! Nico! They're after you again, aren't they? Are you and your friends alright? Moldy onions, where'd they go? Leave the soldiers to us. Go on now. Get yourselves to safety. Quickly, don't dawdle. You must escape. Your only hope. Thank you so much. Wait, there they go! Catch them! What are you stopping for? Well, you won't get past us. We stand by the Dawn Brigade. That's right! Gotta protect the Dawn Brigade! Wait, something terrible is about to happen. What is it? What is it? No, we have to go back. Oh, god damn it. What, you're letting this rabble stop you? Ready your bows. Nobody defies the will of Benyon. No. How could you shoot a child? You vicious savages. Someone help him quickly. Please, this child is dying. Pay heed. This is what happens when you meddle in Benyon affairs of state. Remember it well. I didn't realize that the Benyon Empire's affairs of state included murdering children in the street. Don't point your fingers at us. We're just doing our job. If you're upset, blame it on the Dawn Brigade. They made this happen. It's the girl we're looking for. Call for reinforcements. Surround and arrest every last one of them. What's happening? What does she think she's doing? Hey, you, step away from that child. It's a miracle. We've seen a miracle today. That was sacrifice. That girl. She must be the silver-haired maiden. Only she possesses sacrifice. Bye. Stop right there after that. We can't let them get away. We still stand by the Dawn Brigade. What is wrong with you people? Did you hear me? Clear a path or you'll end up like that kid. You sniveling idiots. Why are you just standing there? Give chase now. Yes, sir. We would like to, sir, but the townspeople are blocking our way. Oh, I see. The townspeople are blocking your way. You dullards. Clean out those dirty ears and listen to me. You're soldiers, and I'm your commander. You'll follow my orders promptly and without hesitation. Understand, you useless vermin? Now move. Unbelievable. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why am I always stuck leading the buffoons? We've got quite the guy to face. If that's who... We're facing that guy later? Oh boy. Are you awake now? Thank goodness. Do you see? This is why I told you not to use sacrifice. We sure showed them in Navasa, huh? I guess we can't go back there. Not for a while, anyway. I'm so fond of Navasa. It's where we all met. It feels like my only real home. We will return someday. We will, Micaiah. I know you, and you have a way of getting what you want. Because you're always there to help me get it, so... And then everyone was on the run. Congratulations. Chapter 2. The Dispossessed. Just a quick half mark. We'll be in Kiska. I'd like to stock up there, but... Benyon will be on the lookout for us. Let's steer clear of towns for now, unless we want more trouble. Don't tell me. This means another night of sleeping on the cold ground with nothing but bugs to keep us warm. Oh, Edward, it's not that bad. The forest is so beautiful and serene, I'd almost rather be out here. Right, Yune? Excuse me? Are you people heading to town by any chance? Our abbot is ill. He needs medicine, but Benyon's soldiers are hoarding our provisions in the manor house. The Dawn Brigade at your service. I'm sure we can help you and your abbot. So, do you know the layout of the manor? I was here years ago. As I remember, there's a large armory tucked deep inside the building. And if I understand correctly, Benyon soldiers guard valuables that is stolen, from rare objects to necessary supplies in that armory. Then the medicine will be there too. Are you sure you don't mind? Of course not. Danger is part of our work. Leave everything to us. Your abbot will have his medicine. Thank you so much. Good luck. You know, for someone who just said good luck, she sure is eager to jump into the fray. As a priest, she's only capable words of healing. But of course, level her up. Let her grow. She's gonna gain a lot. And you'll see that pretty obviously. It's very soon. Nine, 14. Okay, good. I didn't get screwed over in speed this time, so I can actually do this. Woo! You know, that one would have hurt. That one would have hurt a lot. I'm just not gonna let him. I did forget to mention this little piece of information here. This is good. This is real good. It's not going to be evident right now, but it's good. Sweet. Intruders, you say? What, with a full battalion stationed here? The gall and the intrigue. Now listen up, my men. Catch him midstream and fillet him like fish. That guy's talking about fish. That guy's talking about fish. He must be connected to me somehow. That takes care of the locks. Now I just have to figure out how to get everybody safely up here. I mean, killing everyone's a good way to do it. Ow. I guess I'm not that surprised there's 72. That'll help, though. Got strength. More than okay with getting strength. Alright. Let's just carve a path through all this, shall we? Here we go. You! How'd you get in here? We're the Dawn Brigade. We go where we please. We're here to reclaim what you've stolen from the people of Dayan. There's always got to be one. This man's promoted. So he's not going to gain experience fast at all right now. But being a rogue does mean he has access to being a... He does have access to stealing, which means this guy, and the boss here actually are prime targets for that. I should be able to, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta be careful with that axe there, buddy. You could hurt someone with that. Your levels have been weird lately. I really don't know what to make of them. You ever wanted experience? You could get it on 2 people if 1 person needs healing. Because sacrifice gives 10. What the hell kind of level was that, Micaiah? Why are you gaining strength? That's the part that threw me off. What's my... Okay. I do want to get your weapon level up as soon as I can. Just do that for now. You're about to see why he's just not going to gain experience. 2. Well, I mean, I've explained why, but it's just seeing the 2 experience show up. He'll gain more from stealing than he will from combat right now. Kind of keep note. Oh, another cool thing. Having the high ground is actually an advantage. Whoop! I didn't want that to happen. I accidentally hit the button 1 too many times. Oh, that's gonna destroy more experience, oh well. But also, it's just gonna draw this guy in. Ow. Alright. Not how I envisioned that turn going, but here we are. Sir, there are burglars on the loose. Several young men and women broke into the manor house. Did you say women? What color is their hair? There are 2 girls. One has bizarre silver-colored hair, and the other... the silver-haired maiden. Very well. I want all soldiers on hand. Capture the girl alive. Do what you will with the others, but bring me that girl. Understood? Sir, yes, sir. That's not harrowing at all. God, that hit chance was a 58. I was scared of that whiffing. Either way, give me your goodies. I'll get into how supports work later. Mostly because we can't modify them right now. But just note that these 2 actually have an A support. So they get along very well. Just get rid of that guy. I don't like him. He looked at me funny. So the chapter goal is actually to just get Laura here, but at the same time, I want to swipe everything from these people. I want to open this chest. There's just things I want to do. Give me that. I don't really want to move you. Whew. Alright then. Sir? Can you not? Alright. I'll be honest, I really shouldn't beat around the bush with this guy. I'm just gonna get that steel bow from him. Excellent. I'd be better off fighting him in enemy phase, honestly. Here we go. Okay, you didn't need that, sir. None of that was necessary. Well, regardless, chest heal. Let me get those 2 chests there. Always a good thing. Ho ho! Oh, I like the level. I like the level. Oh, it's delicious. I love it. Give me that. Give me your body so I can murder it. Thank you. Give me the goodies. They're mine now. Get fucked. And you kind of just chill there. Don't move a finger, thief, or I'll skewer you with my lance and serve you for lunch. I thought you were going to skewer me. You're doing a terrible job of it. I think those 2 can probably handle what's coming there. You know, I forgot to mention this. This is noteworthy. For Micaiah only. And there's also a wind edge here, but, well, that's Just another thing to have. Ow! I'll just go ahead and hit up this chest. Got an energy drop. An item that increases strength by 2. You know, I hadn't done that yet. And I just reminded myself that I hadn't done that yet. Alright. Sir, I don't approve of you yeeting at me. Alright, they can't get to him, so I've funneled them into... I funneled them into the bad place. I'm fine there. What I've done is basically forced them into firing up, which is not good for them. I guess these two showed up too, but I've got more than enough firepower to handle them. Man, your aim sucks. Gotcha. The 10th strength point is good for you. Now when you're able to use that steel bow, you won't lose speed, and I love that. I don't see... Well, I do see a little bit more experience here. Go ahead and grab that. I'm getting close to that weapon level, so I'm not that far from being able to use the steel bow, but at the same time... Ow! See, you're a good boy and missed. The other one did not get the memo. Oh, you have to kill that one. Okay. So this is actually important, what I do here. Well, noted, and I'll act accordingly, I guess. I don't particularly like that level. Micaiah's gotten the short end of the stick for most of this. Now, while there is unique dialogue for Zaitan here fighting Laura, I really don't want to have that happen because he will probably kill her. Alright. Let's give you your weapon of mass destruction here. Oh, wee! What I should do is give Edward that energy drop. I feel that would be a good use of it. The silver-haired maiden, I gotcha! Lucky for you, Jared wants you alive, but there's no escaping now. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. Oh, how pompous. Try to disappoint me and I'll break both your arms. I'm just tired of looking at your face. And your armor. With this many, we can't hold them back. Call for reinforcements. Well, get that bit of strength there, and call it a chapter. At last, glory be, the abbot will have his medicine. Wait for me here, I'll return soon. Well done, everybody. Are we all present and accounted for? Wait, Laura's missing. She was just with me. Let's split up and search for her. Micaiah, you come with me. The forest is huge. We can cover more ground if we search individually. But let's rendezvous at Kunu Swamp in 3 marks' time. Somebody's nearby. You sensed me, didn't you? Where's Laura? And you saw through my ruse. You're as clever as they say, my dear. You even came alone. How brave of you. Was that to give your friends a chance to escape? What a thoughtful little thing you are. Micaiah, don't come any closer. Laura, let her go. She isn't one of us. Now you know I can't do that. She's a valuable hostage, just like you. No. Yune, fly away. Try to bird. Yes, get that mangy flying bag of bones out of here before I squash it like a fly. How annoying. Enough of this. Back to the castle. As long as we have these two, the others don't matter. Sir, all hands withdraw. I've got a bad feeling about this. That's about as fast as things could have gone sideways now, isn't it? Well, that's another chapter in the bin now. Let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Chapter 3, A Faint Light. Hope the others escaped. I'm sure they're safe and secure, just as I'm sure the abbot got his medicine. I believe in them. Pardon, excuse me. Not to pry, but did you know you're bleeding? You've got some blood on your sleeve there. Oh, you're right. It's so distracted I didn't even notice. Unfortunately, there are no vulneraries to heal you in this rat hole. Here, try wrapping this cloth around your wound. Thank you very much. I don't believe we met. I'm Micaiah. I'm Amy. I've been a lucky guest in this dungeon for quite some time. On behalf of myself and my snoozing friend over there, Ilyana, it's very nice to meet you, Micaiah. Why are you two in here? Wish I knew. I belong to a merchant caravan that was passing through en route to the next market day. When we arrived here, we were brought to this charming prison against our will. Now we await the general's pleasure. I see. That doesn't sound good. How unfortunate. So you can talk. Been so quiet over there, I assumed you didn't speak our language. If you wish, you may use this salve on your wound. It's an infusion of Olivia grass. Olivia grass? Never heard of it. Are you sure it's safe? It's unquestionably safe and effective. Thank you. Most kindly, I'll try it. Well, aren't you the trusting one? Are you honestly comfortable applying a strange medicine to your wound? I am. I know it'll work. Thank you for sharing your medicine. You're welcome. I hear something. Here you are. Soth. I'm so glad you're both alright. Sorry it took so long to get here. Hello. Well, hello. I remember you. Certainly grown up to be easy in the eyes. I believe I'm a little smitten. You two know each other? Somewhat. We crossed paths during the war. Let's get out of here before the guards come. I'll open the door, then we'll find a way out. I'd like to get out of here too. Like Amy, I have no idea why I've been imprisoned. May I join you? By all means. I thank you much. My name is Kurth. Well then, Kurth, after you. So, this way. It's so good to see you all! How'd you manage to sneak in this far without my help? Oddly, one of the soldiers let us in the back way. A Benyon soldier? Yes, he said if you're here to save Laura, follow me. How strange. Why would a Benyon soldier mention me? The prisoners are escaping! That's a lot of them. Surprise, surprise, they found us. While I was in the armory, I borrowed a few tomes and staves. Perfect, now I can fight too. If you'll lend me that tome, I can fight as well. With all due respect, I'm certainly no fighter, and neither is the boy. We'll tiptoe around you all and stay out of harm's way. Good luck, everyone. Sorry to impose upon you. Please be careful. Well, true to her words, they can't fight. But you can kind of influence their actions with direct. Let's kind of leave it alone for now. 6 defense, huh? Well, that just makes my decision easy. This will be helpful. As will this. Probably should have put Sylve on the other side. Oh well. Too late now. I know it says strong on armored horse, but it's also a brutally powerful spell for now. So I'm not going to be afraid to use the thing. Seriously, a spell of 8 might at this point in the game, it's a little bit cracked. Now, interesting note about Ilyana is she is actually the only primary Thunder Mage that you'll ever get. Not to say she's bad, she's just... being at level 12 makes her a little over-leveled for this point. Not to say you're not going to be able to use her. Oh, sir, you have no idea what you've just walked into. Me missing is what you've walked into. Glad to be of service. Ow! That was 30. That was at 37. Ugh. My fortunes, they've fallen again. And this is gonna hit me. No, it didn't. A little surprised by that one. Huh, you look different. And you have a name, which means you have to be important. So, remember when... So, remember when the chapter was starting and they mentioned that they got let in by a soldier who said, "Are you here to save Laura?" I think that's starting to be a clue there, huh? Please tell me. Damn it, not there yet. Ugh. And I cannot safely use it. He would die if I tried that. Backup plan? Zap the man. I got him. Why am I getting a... Oh, okay. I'll address that later. Well, now that my luck's taken a trip to the bin, they're normal citizens fighting a trained army, and boy, do you feel that. Yeah, based on the fact that you can die very easily. Oh, you feel it. Also, I love how I'm getting a visit from an angry meatball at the hour of this time. I'm also glad to have plentiful healing items and a means of getting more very easily. Do any of you have anything? I mean, you do, but at the same time... I don't know if I need that. Hello, hello. And greetings from my room, apparently. And from a prison. I feel like this is about to hurt. Yeah. Well, that's your loss. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to reconsider what you've done. I'm going to have to ask you to reconsider, too. Oh, I have to shove her. Oh, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have the means. I can't believe it. It is you! I knew it. Why would any true Dane join sides with Benyon? It's kind of a touching little scene. Oh, bother. Is it just me, or does he sound very disappointed and like he's about to get dragged into some shit? Oh, this is very old hat. Very old hat. What's wrong? I can't keep lying to myself any longer. You haven't changed a bit. Go ahead and, give myself a little patch job here. And a level. I like that. I don't know what you're going to do with strength. I really don't know what you're going to do with strength. Like, I cannot stress enough the age of the hat that this game is for me. Bonk. Can I? Ugh, it's not enough. I mean, I can see why it's one of your favorites. But it's not one, I can safely say, you're not going to breeze through this one. I think I'm okay with that. I need to scheme a little bit to get through this. The fact that you don't attack has always mystified me. Why do you not do that? I'm right there. I could be shot at just as easily. And yet you just don't? Okay. Sure. Oh, his biorhythm's terrible. I saw the hit chance being 60, and it clued me in that it wasn't good. Do I have a lane to... No, that was my lane, and unfortunately I whiffed. I don't want to draw him in too much, because I want to get that. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of good lanes for this. God, if your biorhythm wasn't terrible, that might have been my out. I guess I'm just committing the old, get you the hell out of here. Really, I'm kind of just playing this game on a whim right now. 13. You do not have enough speed, though. It's a shame. Do I want to have you just kind of start blasting over here? I know I could steal that, but at the same time, I'd have to, like, wait around to get everyone over here. Hey, I'll just sacrifice that Valerian, I don't even care. Alright. Yeah, you won't get away. I'll slice through you like a hot knife through cold butter. Why did I give him this voice? It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he went, yeah. I'll add 47 to the list of things I've gotten hit by, which isn't that surprising, I guess, because it's me, and my luck is garbage. To that, I say ouch. Alright, I'm gonna have to think of a way to handle that. Let me also just grab that. A brave yet foolish sentiment. You know, the unfortunate thing is, this could kill me. And because I'm me, okay, never mind. All is fine. And because I don't like your face, man, this is par for the course for me. Got the weapon level, though. Always be happy about that. Alright. I think next turn I should be able to tear through them and get there. Okay, you did not need that. You just did not. Speaking of things that are par for the course, I mean, I could do that, but at the same time, it's not conducive to my cause. Alright. Whew. That's nice that you just whiffed. Could you also whiff? You didn't. I tried to ask nicely, and you ignored me. This just feels typical. Speaking of typical, a typical death of someone in heavy armor. I'll be taking that off your hands. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what I should do? Direct. Just start leading them down this way. I mean, I could do that, but at the same time, I feel like that's just going to run me into a bad spot if I did that. So maybe this is the schmoove. You know, that's not what I was expecting that guy to do. This is probably going to hurt a little bit. It did. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. There are times where you really should not do what you're thinking of. This is one of them. Eight. More speed than I wanted you to have. That's how much speed you have. And I could just do that, but then I'd have to think of which... This option feels a bit more conducive, so I'm going for it. And by more conducive, I mean gets me a level up. A delicious, delicious, delicious level up. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm actually fine going to this spot. That's not enough. This is enough. I'm never afraid of weaponizing what I have. And I like it. Useful. Very useful. Unfortunately, I've had weirdly bad luck with your magic. It's got an 80% chance of getting uppies. It's just refusing. It's just refusing the uppies. That works. I have an idea. It's a stupid idea, but it is one. I might be able to get that hand axe yet. Well, he's on the move, which is, I guess, cool. But... Was this doing 13? Yes. Alright. Oh, no. It's falling off a cliff for him. He might not gain redemption. Actually, I might just steal the steel axe. That might be better. Might be a better move. You just make me upset, sir. I gotta think about this. I've thought about it. This is my move. Ah, delicious. Oh, it's delicious. This will get me into a better spot, I think. Ouch. No, you don't. Ow. Alright, this is what the healing items are for. Cool. Whew. I need to clear a spot in my inventory. Is what I need to do. Well, consider that spot cleared. And consider this guy -1 steel axe. Alright then. You want to make this painful for yourself? I'll oblige. I got a couple people in need of healing. Let's give them that healing. There they are. These clowns that I have absolute hatred for. Gotcha. Sit and stay. I'm gonna get to level... He's gonna get to level 2. Because I'm definitely stealing that. What's the order I want to tackle this in? I want to do this, first and foremost, because I just don't like this guy. I was expecting that to miss, even though it was a 91. Whew. That's a useful level for you. I like that. I also like that. I like the enemy missing when I want them to. One of these times I'm expecting one of those to whiff. I mean, could you? I mean, it would be a 79 if I tried that. I'm not going to gamble on it. I'm just going to take the guarantee, call it good, move along, and all will be well. Also going to go ahead and give myself a patch job there. Ow. He's just holding the fort on his own right now. I'm okay with this. What I'm not okay with is this guy existing. As such, he is about to not. Got him. What scares me is that she's gained as much speed as she has magic, and I don't particularly like that. She's not gaining something she's known for having. There we go. I think his biorhythm might be on the way down. I might want to back him up. Ugh. Didn't mean to use that. Oh well. You really did not need that. Excuse me. Idea. Let's take that steel axe right now. Steal that, because it's yummy. And because I get to level 2. We are going to have fun with that one. Ouch. I'll let them walk up to me and die. That's what I'm gonna do. Bonk. I think I've got a good setup for dealing with the rest of this. He's running! Ouch. Alright then. Sweet! Is there a chance I could get that weapon level before this is done? Maybe. I don't know. Cutting it awfully close. This does it in 2 swings. I'm just gonna do that. Gotcha. There we go. God. Oh, it's because he's really not strong enough to be using this weapon. That's what's happening. Alright, well. This is penance for that. Goodbye. A lot of these levels I've been getting have not been typical for these people. Nolan's been leveling like a god. Micaiah's not gaining magic. I've definitely got some oddities in this. Yeet. Good yeet. I don't have the weapon level yet. Not quite there. Alright, a couple more turns and I'll be able to get him out, and then I'll be able to get Micaiah out. All will be well. I don't have to do that. But there's bonus experience, and I'm too used to Thracia bullshit, so, well. Exit. And clear chapter. Whew. Thank you so much, all of you. Because of your bravery, I can finally rejoin my merchant caravan. Still, coming back to Navasa, I'm stunned at the terrible state of things. Who would have thought that Banyan would rule with such an iron fist? They render a nation with boundless cruelty, looting the towns and sending your able-bodied men to camps. It breaks my heart. They make me miss Ashnard, Dane's late Mad King, and I never thought I'd say that. At least he never tried to destroy Crimea as a country. What do you mean by that? People make a country. One person, even a noble king, does not a country make. And a strong country only exists when its people are strong. As Benyon crushes the citizenry, it slowly destroys Dane. The dastards are treating Dane like a nation of slaves. If this persists, Dane's strength will be sapped and the nation itself will cease to be. Then what should we do? What can we do to save our country? There is a rumor. If it's true, there might be hope. Look here, Jorge. Don't go spouting off rumors. No, I want to know. If there's a shred of hope for us, tell me. Well, the rumor is that King Ashnard left an orphan behind. Really? Is that true? King Ashnard had a child? Why have I never heard of this? It's just a rumor. Nothing more. But if it's true, it would be a strike of great fortune for Dane. In the last war, Crimea used a scion of the royal family to unify its people and rally a liberation army, so could Dane. And drive out the loathsome Benyon. So where is this orphan? According to rumor, he's in the east, near the Desert of Death, trying to raise an army to lay claim to the throne. Shall we go there? Micaiah, what do you think? In the desert, an important counter awaits us. It shall be one that changes the shape of the future. Of our future, I should say. Well, that's it then. We must go to the desert to meet our destiny. Things might be taking a turn for the better now. Chapter 4. A Distant Voice. Good job, cutscene. Welcome to the base. The info tab's always good. There's some goodies here. Ooh, what? 3 stars. 3 stars usually means an item. Or some other kind of goodies. So, have you noticed? Yes. Ever since we arrived here. What should we do? I can't sense any malice. Whoever it is doesn't seem to mean us any harm, but yes, let's do it. Alright, on 3 then. 1, 2, 3! Ugh! Hey! There, now we can see your face. You're a girl? I'm sorry. No, wait. Please don't run. Don't be afraid. Have you gone mad? Don't tell her your name. We're on the run, remember? It's alright, she's not after us. This is my brother. So, we're from Nevasa. I can just imagine her doing shifty eyes at that scene. At that point, just like, yes. This is the truth, I swear it. Hi there. What are you doing out here on the edge of the desert? All by yourself? You're meeting someone way out here? Since we're also looking for someone in the desert, would you like to come along? Sure, of course. I've been so lonely since I left Crimea all on my own. You came all the way from Crimea. I'm surprised you made it this far. You're one of us now. Cool. Oh, there you are. Can we have a word with you? Amy, Mustin, how may I help? Relax, honey. I'm here to tell you about our business. You like to shop, don't you? Let me guess. You want to sell us weapons and other items, am I right? Where we are and what time it is. One thing is always the same. We guarantee fair prices, so stop by whatever you can. Fire, thunder, wind, light, we got your basics covered. Oh, and I've recently made some key connections. Now I carry some very rare items. They're one of a kind and very valuable. Rare weapons, too. Well, that's our spiel. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Well, hello. Don't mind us. We won't take but a moment of your time. We just want to tell you a little about what we can do for you! This is an awesome sales pitch. Trust me. Sure. I've already told her. Well, hey, excuse me. We're here to talk to Micaiah, not to some stuffy know-it-all punk. Alright, don't be rude. Alright then, I'll keep my mouth shut so as long as Daniel does the talking. I got a guy who's a master blacksmith. Hey, thanks a lot. I'll make weapons too. Pretty good ones if I do say so myself. Give me some of your weapons and I'll give them to Daniel. It costs money to upgrade weapons, but hey, let's face it, it's worth the money. If you ever bring me a coin, I'll give you a little bonus on whatever I'm making for you. They're very rare, so be sure to hang out with them. Don't sell them to some stranger. That's actually a difference in the Japanese version of this game. In that forging weapons actually costs like certain points that you would get from selling weapons. It's not the case now. It's not the case here, but that one would have given you 50 points for it. 50 points for it in Tome, allowing you to craft one. Surely I have something I can sell, right? I don't want to sell any of that. Door key I'm never going to use, though. That'll work. Oh, we're not backing out of there yet. What are you doing here? Hello, Micaiah. Pay me no mind, I'm just watching the desert. Just combing the desert. You asked us to comb the desert, so we're combing the desert. But we ain't found shit. It's your first time in the desert? Yes. My homeland is ringed with mountains. I see. You've not asked. I'm sorry? You have not asked me who I am or where I'm from. Not just you, Micaiah, but the others as well. No one seeks to know who I am. You seem not to want to talk about yourself, am I right? Yes, quite right. That is all I need to know. Thank you. From viewers like you. No, I don't have any need for that. On one hand, the Beast Killer would be decent enough. On the other hand, it's a great way to kill a lot of experience right now. On the other hand, I'm going to take that med staff. What else would be good to do? I could get that, but I don't see a need to. All my bronze and iron weapons are there. I'm shop scheming, and that's all I'm doing. I think weaponry-wise, I'm more or less fine. It might not hurt to pick up the javelin and the hand axe, though. Those are kind of hard to come by right now. Actually, the javelin might not be worth it, but the hand axe is. But the hand axe very much is worth it. Alright. Think all is well here. What's going on, Micaiah? I'm not sure. I sense something. There's a presence here that calls out to me. Alright, Micaiah, you and I should look into this. Everyone else check the surroundings. Got it. Everybody be on your guard. And then they slowly stroll into the ruins. Amazing. Can't believe these ruins are still standing. They do seem to be very old indeed. I wonder who built them. Judging by the size, it must have been the Lagoos. What makes you say that? What do you think it would be like to change into a bird or a dragon as the Lagoos can? Being part beast is one thing, but being able to transform into that beast with more strength than we could ever imagine. I mean, they could build a place like this before breakfast. I suppose that's true, but what surprises me most is not that these could be Lagoos ruins, but you, Sothe. You've changed, haven't you? Me? How so? I remember a time when you used to refer to the Lagoos as subhuman. Such an ugly word. Now look at you. Well, come on. Bjork are called the children of wisdom, and the Lagoos the children of strength for a reason. But I know now that just because the two races differ, that doesn't mean one is better than the other. The age-old Bjork bias against Lagoos is based on sheer ignorance. When I met Ike during the war 3 years ago and fought beneath him, he made me realize this. Honestly, here I thought you were saying something enlightened, and you're just talking about him again. Oh, his man crush on Ike is becoming apparent. What do you mean, again? So, sometimes every other thing you say is like an ode to Ike. I know you fought beside him, I know you owe him your life, and I know you want to be just like him. But to the people of Dayan, he's the man who crushed us 3 years ago. Some would even call him our arch enemy. If we hadn't lost the war to that man, Dayan would be in the mess it's in now. You know that. I know that. Everyone knows that. Unit, what is it? Where are you going? Incredible. Mounds of treasure. Maybe it was the gold calling you. Looks like a tasty snack turned up while we were out. Our first prey in a long time. Leave them me, my Fang brothers. Not good. Lagoose bandits. Micaiah, give the signal. Well, this could have gone better. There's not really a lot of rearranging that can be done here, so it's just kind of... How is this man? Beefy, usually. I'm gonna try something on this run through. Or rather, I'm just gonna do it for this chapter and see how it turns out. Now, can I get... Yes. Coin. So, Lagoos. They're a little different than they were before. As opposed to each one having a set stat bonus when they're transformed. Instead, a lot of their stats just straight up double. The maximum transformation gauge is 30. The changes to it actually differ depending on which form they take. The other main change is that they can actually counterattack when untransformed. No. No, we're gonna get rid of this. You are not welcome here. Dealing with that now. That account was also created 3 days ago. And you're just dealt with now. Goodbye. I could break this wall, but I really shouldn't break this wall, because he's just gonna break the wall himself. Edward has all the strength he needs to not lose speed from that steel sword now, which is good. I'm gonna kind of have to hold these as choke points for right now. Ow. Fighting the Lagoos gives you a lot of experience. Gives you a decent chunk more experience than fighting anyone else. That never ceases to amaze me. Just the slow walk up that they do with the armor on. It's like, get over here. I'm gonna see if I can get a bit more Because I want to be able to take Meg through more of this game. Like, in terms of growth, she's not terrible. It's just the issue of she starts at level 3 and her first chapter is, you know, this one. Is, you know, this one where there's beasts that tear through health easily. Can I... Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to with you, but I'm going to certainly try. On one hand, I could fling a hand axe, but I don't know what that's going to accomplish right now. You're actually close to the weapon level, so I'm going to let you handle that. That wall's going to break, and I'm going to fight this guy, which I'm okay with. I kind of want to just get through these iron weapons as fast as I can right now. Hang on, I'm gonna get there. Ow! The perks are immediately wrath. Excellent. And I got a chest key. There's not a lot of stealables in this chapter. 88. But if I miss it, it's gonna be bad. So I'm gonna try healing first. And then swinging. Bonk. Speed. That's cool. What if Wind Edge? Gotcha. Alright. He's gonna untransform. So it's just these two. Huh. And his biorhythm's actually in a really good spot. I don't like that. Good clean hit. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Ouch. That was a weird move on your part. That's gonna be delicious. That's even more delicious. How do I want to go about this? I think the best course of action right now is to shoot this guy, first and foremost. Bonk. It's to heal, because he will be dead if I don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Alright then. Let's see. 83 is probably good for this. Yeah. Excellent. He's in range of agony, though. Which means I guess I am facing off with agony now. Agony has a stealable chest key as well, which I can take advantage of. Sure. May as well. Never hurts. Alright. If I keep Edward at this point, I can take advantage of Wrath. So I've got options. It's a lot of untransforming happening. And then, well, in his case, transforming. Puny little humans, come and fight! Damn, I missed it. Now, the thing about this is, Meg has fortune, but at the same time, she, tends to get enough luck to where she doesn't need it. Agony has a lot of resistance, shockingly enough.
Ooh, a Bjork mage. Shiny, sparkly magic makes me so scared.
We do not want your treasure, and we mean no ill will. Step back and we'll not.
If the fire don't roar like a furnace, it don't scare me. But I'm gonna rip your throat out. I'm gonna rip your throat out.
Alright. Bunk.
You would be York Mage.
That'll help. You do actually get more experience from getting them while they're transformed. So let me think about this. I want to be able to get this, but I'm probably going to have to lure pain away from it before I do that. Let me also go ahead and steal that chest key. Alright. There's a good solid hit. Can I shoot him over the treasure chests? Yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Boink! Boink! Clean. And I'll take a level. Okay, you haven't gained a single point of speed. But at the same time, you're not slacking on the strength. You're actually getting strength. And I'm okay with that.
If the fire don't roar like a furnace, it don't scare me. Throat out. I'm gonna rip your throat out.
If I shove... Well, this cat's gonna transform. Alright. Let's see what they do now. As I thought would happen. Here's Agony. Ah, yes. I didn't get strength or speed on that one, but I still got some good shit. Useful shit. You missed. You clown. The kitty's after me. Alright then. See how well you handle this. You don't. It's another level. Not a good one. Somewhere around here. You're not going to be transformed, so that's not going to matter. I'm going to try it. You know, funnily enough, I hit. You did not need that. I also find it ironic. Good level, though. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that's dealt with. What is the next thing I should be doing? Probably fine right now. The kitty is flying at me. It's unfortunate. I could probably get Micaiah a level, assuming she can kill the cat. She absolutely can. Wasn't a very good level. Ow. Missed. Alright. Well, if that was a miss, that just means... Well, something... There's a Master Seal buried here somewhere. It's just... It's only a chance of finding it. Well, bye, cat. I mean, it's a good way to take off a large chunk of health, but... There it is. Oh, he ran because he untransformed, that's why. Do I want to do that, though? This fucker stepped in my way. Can't shove. That's a shame. Level 4, and a useful level for you, indeed. Alright. I like this. I don't like how some things have gone, but I like that. Alright. Edward's under fire again. Ouch. Right back in wrath range. Right back to killing. Oh. It feels good to be doing that. Well, let's start opening chests, huh? I need to remember there's a Beast Foe scroll here. I still haven't picked up this Master Seal. And I'm gonna want to. This'll help. That'll do. Yeah. Actually, that's a fine spot to be in. Alright. That wasn't even the fault of Wrath. That just happened. That's gonna hurt. Meg experience abuse is possible here, but at the same time, I don't know how much time I want to waste doing that. Yum. Alright, well, if that's gonna be what happens. gonna try to make that work, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off is the issue. Nolan's biorhythm is in the shitter right now, which isn't gonna be helpful. Yum. This should at least be helpful. And by helpful, I mean exactly what I needed to secure this. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Holy shit, that level was actually kind of crazy. And I got the Master Seal. All is well. I'm trying to bait him out without drawing in this guy. I don't know if he's going to bite on it, though. He did. All right. I've actually got the setup where I need it now. Biorhythm's gone down, though. I've got this about where I want it. You're gonna shift. Here we go. Come here so I can thirst you. He's trying to lick my body, and I don't like this. I did 2 damage. Congratulations. Yow! What's Wrath? I hope you weren't thinking of succeeding, because it's not happening. Edward's level 11. And that strength is continuing to climb. I supplemented him with the energy drop. So he's pretty much growing on pace. The energy drop just got him to where he needed to be faster. Got him to using that steel sword without penalty. Faster. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I shot this guy. The thing is, if I just keep flinging shit at him, it's gonna drop his transformation gauge. Which, the second that happens, I get breathing room. If he misses an 82, I also get breathing room. When he falls, I think it'll probably be when he's untransformed. Just based on the trajectory I have going here. Well, not if that happens. Not if that happens. That's gonna complicate things. He's gonna untransform soon. I'm right where I need to be. Can you get the beast foe? Can you get the beast foe? Your biorhythm is garbage, so that's not happening with you. I could run Soth all the way back there and just grab it, but at the same time... Yum. Punk. He's gonna run the hell away. He's about to run the hell away. I know he is. Because he's untransformed and getting the shit kicked out of him. Come on, beast folk. I also gotta remember to not end this chapter before I grab that. Kind of playing it by ear for the moment. That would kill pain. So let's try... I mean, I don't know what... I'm not trying anything. I'm just moving in, grabbing that chest and going. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I should get the scroll, assuming it's gonna show up. Run down and open the chest. And call it a day. I'll just take a couple pot shots of pain. Consider the pot shots taken. Oh, your levels are still disappointing. I would like to consider you removed. You know, I'm starting to think you're trying to cement yourself here. You're doing a lot better than a certain archer next to you, that's for sure. Can you try for the scroll? Damn. Ugh, I want... Edward's biorhythm's starting to fall, so I'm just gonna have him go. Go do what he needs to do, which is this. You got a pure water. I'm just not allowed to have that scroll, am I? The thing is, if I... Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Alright, let's get that last chest. This last chest is the good one. I got this right where I want it. This has also been the perfect opportunity to just shatter iron weapons I'm never going to use again. Got Seraph Robe. I'll send that to the convoy. Sure. Ow. Alright, chapter end right here. I gotcha. One more useful level. I'll take it. Unite, where are you? Scooby-Doo! Where are you? You and that bird. It's a little strange. You're just jealous. Wait, I hear something. I can't hear anything. Someone's singing. It's coming from over there. Akaya, wait. What the dog doing? You... Hello? I am Raphael. A voice guided me here. Was it yours? No, but I heard a voice that guided me here as well. Someone or something may want us both here. You're Laguz, aren't you? One of the Heron clan and two of the Beast tribe, right? That is correct, Beor Heath. Your white wings reveal you're of the Heron royal family. Are you related to Prince Rayson by any chance? Rayson? My younger brother? You know of him? You could say that. We served in the same company for a while. You're suggesting that my brother is still alive? Yes, he is still alive. And as far as I know, your father, the king, and the princess Leanne are as well. Unless something's happened, all three of them live in the royal palace of Gallia. Country of the Beast Tribe. Unbelievable. My father and my sweet Leanne. They're still with me, oh goddess. I'm not alone. Not anymore. Raphael. Hello? Nyla, Queen of Tatari. Our kingdom lies far east of here. There's a country on the other side of the desert. As I said, just travel from there. We didn't know there were countries on this side of the desert. After all, no one had ever crossed the Desert of Death and lived to tell of it. Without Raphael's guidance, we'd never survive the crossing. The entire race had been wiped out. I wandered the desert in despair. If not for the Queen, I would have died. Ugh. Raphael, you talk too much. Control yourself. What's the best route to Gallia? For a group of Lagoos, traveling through the day in countryside would be suicide. It'll take you longer, but it could take you as far as Crimea. Entering Gallia by yourselves would be nearly impossible. The man you need to get into Gallia actually resides in Crimea. That man Ike is in contact with King Kynagus and his advisors, so doubt it. Right, Lord Ike, hero of the Crimean liberation, leader of the Grail mercenaries, and father of Soth's children. The fucking sass. The fucking sass. And father of Soth's children. Why is that the note that it fades out on? Oh my god, it's so good.
The history of Tellius is a history of warfare, or so the troubadours sing. It is a history of unending conflict between the Bjork and the Lagoos, a history penned in blood and scarred by mistrust. The Bjork fight with the weapons of man, the sword, the axe, the lance, and the magic arts, while the Lagoos, able to transform into beast, bird, and dragon, are weapons unto themselves. Both were created equally by the goddess, but neither race has ever accepted the other. The Heron Prince, Raphael, the Wolf Queen of Hatari, Nyla, and her vassal, Volug. Is the Dawn Brigade's meeting with these three Lagoos chance, or a sign of things to come? Micaiah can only wonder.
Chapter 5. The Lost Heir. We have to go back to the desert. We still have something we need to do. It'd be great if it were to find Ashnard's son burning up out here. I'm not sure what it is. I see a lot of images stacked on top of each other. It's hard to see what they all are. It's danger, battles, and terrible sadness. But also hope. Whatever our destiny is, I know we'll find it in the desert. Let's go. I understand, Micaiah. I'll tell everyone to make ready. The next chapter, Chapter 5, will continue in the next one. However, one very angry meatball, I must thank you for popping in. And I'm tempted to take a nap. Mostly because I'm yawning a lot. But we'll be back right into that desert when next I return. Take care, y'all.